Hello viewer, welcome to this tour of Yazd Iran. Yazd is the capital of Yazd province, one of the most ancient and historic cities in Iran, and a center of the Zoroastrian culture. The city is located about 175 miles southeast of Isfahan. It's got a population of almost 500,000 people. Yazd was originally an oasis situated in the corner of Iran's central desert, Dasi Kabir. It's called Pearl of the Desert because of its beauty. This map indicates some of its aerial connections. A city map of Yazd. An interesting book on Yazd is called The Pearl of the Desert by Amir Yeganeh. Another book related to the Zoroastrian religion is The Fire, the Star, and the Cross. There are also some good websites. This aerial photograph shows the intensely packed nature of the city. Yazd is one of the largest cities built entirely of adobe or clay bricks. Let's take a look at some of the older buildings in this ancient city. The mountains in the background are clearly visible. Old gates in the older part of Yazd. One of the oldest and largest adobe buildings. Yazd certainly does feel old. Arabs conquered it in 642, became an important way station of the caravan routes running from the Arab Kashgar, now China, to the Levant, that is Lebanon, Syria, and Israel, sending its carpets, delicate brocades, and silks all over the world. Marco Polo passed through in the late 13th century. They had a lot of good things to say about it. As the center of Persian architecture. Because of its climate, it has one of the largest networks of qanats in the world, and their makers are considered the most skilled in Iran. To deal with the extremely hot summers, many of the old buildings in Yazd have magnificent windcatchers and large underground areas. These areas could be 15 degrees below the outside prevalent temperature. Here we have examples of windcatchers seen across many of the buildings in Yazd. A bagir, or wind tower. More wind towers with an underground cool area. A painting of a wind tower. The importance of water has led to a little museum discussing qanats and the water system. An underground cistern fed by a qanat, and probably very cool. Qanats were serviced every few hundred meters by tall towers to allow diggers access to the tunnels carrying the water. Yazd heritage as the center of Zoroastrianism is very important. There is a fire temple and a Tower of Silence on the outskirts of the city. The fire temple has kept afire continuously alight since 470 AD. Presently, Zoroastrians make up a significant minority of the population, about 20 to 40,000 people, or 5 to 10%. A Zoroastrian symbol. The Zoroastrian temple in Yazd. This temple was built in 1934. The sacred flame behind the glass case and visible at the entrance has apparently been burning since 470 AD. Zoroastrians considered the dead body as unclean. According to tradition, the purpose of exposure was to preclude the pollution of earth and fire. Consequently, they placed corpses atop a tower and exposed them to sun and birds. Bodies were in 3 rings, men on the outside, women on the inner, and children on the innermost. The bones, when bleached by the sun and wind, were collected in an ossuary pit in the center of the tower. Here's the Tower of Silence where the bones were exposed. I also visited the Tower of Silence in Bombay, or Mumbai, India. Now, a quick look at the temples. A mosque showing the city in the background. Colorful mosaics. Women at a mosque. The medieval takke built in the 14th century. The Jain Mosque in Yazd. Let's visit the bazaar. Yazd today is known for the quality of its silken carpets. It's also one of Iran's industrial centers for textiles. There's a considerable ceramics and construction materials industry and a unique collection of confectionery and jewelry. A significant proportion of its population works in other industries, including agriculture, dairy, metalworks, and machine manufacturing. There's even a large rolling mill. There are a number of companies involved in IT and in manufacturing primary materials, such as cables and connectors. Yazd is also home to the largest manufacturer of fiber optics. Jewelry on display at the bazaar. Adobe bricks on sale. And the Yacht's rolling mill with a picture from its webpage. The textile industry is immense, and yachts carpets are famous. Children in yachts. I do appreciate your company, dear viewer, on this visit to Yazd Iran.